Hello friends, once again welcome to my YouTube channel, and here we were talking about the introduction to MATLAB in the last video. As myself Kotresh Murali, working for STM College of Engineering and Technology, Dharwad. Dear viewers, if you have any doubts or queries, you feel free to contact me through either of these two email IDs, that is kmurli18@gmail.com or kmurli@stmcet.ac.in. So quickly, I'll go with the next session where we start working with MATLAB. So as guys, this is where we stopped in our previous session. Now where we could able to understand a different way of writing the variables here. The moment I write a equal to 3, it is to take 3, or the moment I write uh, x equal to 2, it is to x equal to 2, it is to take directly these values without any data types. That's one of the very important concept that what we learned in the last video. So you need not to write or declare any data types. Now moving further, I think if you moving further, I think if you observe this window, window is totally covered with all these values. Now I want to clear this. Now let us start with the first command. Let us try to clear this command window. To clear this command window, I have a simple command in a MATLAB, that is CLC. So CLC, it will clear my command window. That's it. So if at all I want to see my values again, you just type a, whether the content of a is present or not, you just check it. Yeah, it is present. So you content of c is equal to 5. So you can also check here the content of c equal to 5 in your workspace. Okay, there is one more command, that is clear all. Clear space all is the second command, where it tried to clear the content as well as the variables that you have used. So just say enter. So you can see that the content of workspace is entire workspace is deleted. Now you don't have any values. A equal to question mark, so it says undefined variable. Earlier when you type a, you got the previous value as 2. This is what the difference between CLC and CLEAR all. So CLC, just clear your command window. Clear all will clear all the variables that are present in the workspace. Very important point here. Okay, now next we'll see about the few operations that I think you have uh, tried to do those operations, that what we were discussed in the last class, that is arithmetic operations. I asked you to perform little bit of the arithmetic operations like multiplications and divisions. So let us try in this video, and in this class we'll try to understand such type of simple operations here. Let me say a is equal to my favorite variable, a equal to, or let me take another value 4, and say enter. B is equal to 5, and I'll say a plus b. Okay, see, I'm not assigning the content, the a plus b, to any of the value or variable here. I'm not utilizing any of the variable. Let us see how the MATLAB takes. How you can observe, there is a one more new variable called ANS, and ANS is contained the value of a plus b here. The value of a is 4, the value of b is 5, and the a plus b is 9. That is going to be stored in ANS. What do you mean by ANS here? I have not used this ANS anywhere else here. So ANS means the default variable. It is default variable. It is a default variable in MATLAB. MATLAB's default variable is MATLAB's default variable is answer. ANS is the default variable. Okay, so if you say for example I'll just write 5 and I don't assign it to any of the variables. Now I say enter, you can observe the value of ANS changes from 9 to 5 here. So that is, earlier it was 9 here, now it, it, it got replaced with 5. That is what the beauty of MATLAB here. So the default variable in the MATLAB is ANS. Now similarly we will go for the another operations, like let me say x is equal to a star b. So the star operation is used to perform the multiplication operation. Okay, and next one more operations, y is equal to a is let me take a power 2. As I told you, the content of a is 4 power. What happens here when I say enter? 4 to the power of 2. 4 into 4, that is 16. So these are the different arithmetic operations. Now I'll go with a few logical operations, how it is going to be performed. So let me say S is equal to logical operation between A and B. So logical AND operations I'm trying to perform. So the output must be either 1 or 0. Let us say enter. So it is 1 because A is equal to 4 and B is equal to 5. 4 ANDed with 5, the logical operations that is going to be performed is 1. Now let me say A equal to 0 and we'll check once. S is equal to, if you want to, no need to type that again, you just in your keyboard you make use of up arrow, it will show you the previous history of the command. Okay, now you say A and B, the answer is logic 0, right? Similarly, you can make use of this operator to perform the logical operations, logical OR operations. Okay, so forthcoming video will discuss more on the different commands that is going to be used in MATLAB. Till that, stay tuned. Thank you very much.